All right, so we're live on YouTube, X, and Twitch.
Well, that's something.
Yeah. So today we're gonna try out OpenAI's new feature, which is a code editor. So I'm super excited for that. And yeah, you said, did you see the post yet, or you just heard about it from me?
No, I did actually read out first few things, but I didn't really look into it. It was just I just skimmed through it.
Yeah,
I'm,
cool.
s-
Well,
hmm,
yeah.
I'm still reading. I'm still reading it.
Yeah. So I just got it as I just saw the post as well, and I checked my OpenAI account, and I have access to it. So
hmm
we'll just try it right now. We already have a few people watching. So um, for everyone who's watching, we're gonna be using this new feature from OpenAI, where you can basically write code, and it will sort of give you live edits, live suggestions for the code that you're writing. Um, Let me see if I can not share the tab, but I want to share the whole window so that people can, um, so that I don't have to change, so people can see what URL I'm using.
hmm
Let's see, share screen, window.
Can we use O1 with Canvas?
Let's have a look. So I'm gonna go to chat.openai.com. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can see the whole window.
hmm
And here on the model menu, you have GPT-4o with Canvas. So that's what everyone will get access to.
Right.
Um, there is no there's no O1 with Canvas right now. So for everyone who just joined, just let us know what you want us to code, and we're going to use that in the new code editor. Um, Also, just yeah, let's check out. Did the OpenAI announce anything on their website, or is it just on Twitter?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
cool.
hmm
So a new way of working with ChatGPT to write code. We're introducing Canvas, a new interface for working with ChatGPT, writing and coding projects. And it looks like the main features are that you get so comments triggering corrections. So it's all about the AI will go in and it will write comments uh, that are related to the code that we're writing. So what should we make?
Hmm. Wait, do we get like the whole directory of files, or it's just one single file that we'll be working on?
I'm not sure. Let's try it.
hmm
So what should I do?
Hmm. Let's make a weather app that fetches weather results.
Cool. Um, let's do that.
There has to be public APIs for that, right?
I'm not sure that it's gonna do any um, like live editing or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me throw this stream in the Discord right now so people can see and join in. Okay, we have. Oh, yo, hey John, how's it going? John is actually gonna join for the upcoming workshop. I haven't sent you the invite yet, but this is actually just a preview right here. So let's do it. All right. So what did you say you wanted to make? Um, an
A
app
weather app
for a
that
weather app.
fetches weather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Write the code for a React.js weather app
Mm-hmm.
that fetches live data. Okay. Oh, that's
Interesting.
neat. So
Do we
let's
get the? Oh, we
make
also get the terminal bottom right.
this. This
Yeah.
is no. This is just that's. That is super cute. No, this is just various tools, but
Mm-hmm.
not even tools. It's like, oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's
So I
true.
don't know what
It's adding
I literally
comments.
don't know what I just did. Oh, it's adding comments.
Yeah, you clicked on
Nice.
add comments.
Yeah, this is really
Interesting.
clean. So I added comments.
Got
Uh,
logs.
yeah, add logs. I think that will just add some console logs.
Mm-hmm.
Fix bugs. Okay, these are just prompts. Port to a language. Yo, I made something like this before. It's not as I don't know if it still works actually, but it's not as well slick as theirs.
Yeah.
But it's called
Oh, okay.
AICode.com.
Wait, that's cool.
Add types, fixes, fix bugs. Okay, so I never got around to adding streaming to this. Probably, I don't know, like 1,000 people or so tried it. And it was
That's
just a
cool.
fun project, but it's similar. So yeah, for everyone who's watching, we're just trying out the OpenAI Canvas feature. And it doesn't have a live preview. So that's kind of a drag. If only there was some like, yeah, if only there was some like editor I could run in the browser, and then that would I could
Mm-hmm.
kind of paste this code into it.
Wait, have you
Um,
heard of Git?
let's try it. So let's try Sandbox. And thing is, they I need an open weather map API key.
Wait, is it public? Let me see.
I think there are not too many public weather APIs, but let's ask it. Can you use a public weather API? It's funny when you have. Okay, that did not do what I asked it to.
Wait, this is just we actually used something.
It's just hallucinated a random key for us to use. So yeah, what do we do here? Well, do you want to? Should we go and can you check weatherapi.com and see if you can get me a key?
WeatherAPI.com. Right?
Yeah. In the meantime, because I don't want to show everyone on my screen, you know, on my password and stuff if I have to sign up for it. So we could do this. I wonder, can I have more files? Yeah, let's try this. Refactor into multiple files. Yeah.
Wait,
All
let me
right.
see.
So I just asked it to refactor into multiple files, and it has done that by putting all the files into one file. Okay.
Interesting.
So when I first saw the announcement today, I was thinking, okay, we'll probably get something like live preview, like Artifacts does have
Yeah.
that. And then, do you use Artifacts much?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Live preview. I was thinking we get something like that, and then I was thinking,
Cloud artifacts, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, which I could actually demo right now, and it might even be more impressive than this. But and then the other thing I was kind of hoping for was, the ability to do multiple files. So let's actually just compare that with Claude. But I don't have Claude Premium, so not sure what we'll see. So this is Claude Artifacts, and Claude's code generation is really good. People have ranked it over GPT-4. And what you see here is when it's finished, we get this live preview. Okay, it's not working, but at least we can see that, oh, it is work. Okay, yeah. So I just said that the Claude Artifacts one might be more impressive than OpenAI's Canvas, and it was by a
Yeah.
lot. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's actually so clean.
Like it literally just created the app and then just opened it
Hmm.
immediately, and it took a second for my query to work, but but yeah, I'm thinking we might not actually need that API key, Burhan, because let's look at this. How is it working without an API key? Is it
Did it
hard
hard
coded?
code? Yeah.
I'm suspicious about that. So um, if you're doing this kind of debugging to see what API is being used, you can read the code, of course, but another thing you could do is we can use the network inspector, which is my favorite way. So we do Command Shift I, and then we click on network. So now I'm going to type Los Angeles and go here.
Yeah, it's hard coded.
Was it 12% humidity? Well, it's definitely not 0 degrees in Los Angeles right now.
Yeah.
What's it? Did it change it up?
No, it doesn't. Oh, it does. It does. Interesting.
Okay, yeah, well now it's 30
Oh yeah.
degrees in Boston. Now it's 24 degrees. Okay, well, for effort, I have to say that the Cloud Artifacts one is really good.
Mhm. Yeah, at least we get the preview.
But then my question is, where's a here we go. We've got a mock. But mocking is a really great way to do things. Um, so yeah, do you want to keep going with this React weather app, or do you think we should try something else?
We can try something else because I haven't been able to get the hold of API.
That's fine. Um, yeah. So it has this thing where it can do annotations, and that's described here. Um, suggest edits, adjust the length, change reading level, add final polish, add emojis. Okay. So I think I'm getting what this is. This is basically made for people to write essays in,
Hmm.
but then they adapted it to be able to write code. Because all of these coding features, they're just hard-coded prompts.
Yeah, it doesn't do much.
Yeah.
It doesn't even do anything. But it has better results than GPT-4, like the normal one. At least
Yeah.
that's what it says.
So coding, correct, don't trigger canvas, correct, trigger canvas. Yeah, so they're talking about something called boundary triggering. So canvas
They
decision boundary.
they have a command for triggering the canvas. I think it's mentioned about.
Oh. so so is the command for triggering, is that like whether it opens the canvas or not?
Yeah.
The key challenge was defining when to trigger a canvas. Really? Because Claude has been doing that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But that is a hard having the AI decide correctly when to do an action and when not to do an action is actually, tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's hard here because it's not about code. It's about just anything that you might be writing. So here it looks like GPT-4o with Canvas. Okay, so maybe it's 100% correct when you have to tell it to open the canvas or something like that, and it's 93% correct when you don't. And okay, and this is when it wasn't supposed to do it and it didn't do it, and this is when it was supposed to do it and it did do it. And so that's 67% of the time. Okay. So obviously it's better to be more cautious about opening it because it's annoying if you don't want it. Okay. So yeah, I would say my excitement level was like an 8 when this came out, and now it's more like a 6.
Yeah, same.
Cloud Artifacts is still better. Hey, we have a comment here from John, and John says, John is one of our recurring viewers, and he said, create an app where it translates into a native text without any grammatical error. Cool. So, okay, so we want to like basically Google Translate. Can you code up a simple web app like Google Translate? And then the other thing that I would want to see is, well, yeah, I can code in any language because it doesn't have to run the code. Now it's interesting because OpenAI has a built-in code interpreter which can run code, but they're not using that now.
What API do they use though?
For the code interpreter?
No, for the simple translate app. Like for this code. Yeah.
Yeah, so for this one, it's using, let's see if this is even a real thing. Cool.
There it is.
All right. And it says it's a free public API.
Yeah, that's what it says. Let's try.
So let's try it in Sandbox. I think I have an app here that should work. I just pushed some changes to Sandbox this morning, so possibly everything's broken. We don't know. Sit down.
It's taking a while.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
We try creating a new project.
A new one. Trying to think if now this is just a front end application, so we can actually test it using Gitwit. So here's Gitwit, and you only need to sign in to do the code generation. So if I paste this here, it's gonna say like it's gonna say about the
axis.
So I think there was a feature where you can add in these dependencies automatically, but if I go to package.json, I should be able to just add that in for now. Cool. So that worked. Yeah, so that's something that like that a lot of AI code generation doesn't do. It doesn't like install packages, but Gitwit has that. So basically, this is what we got. And it looks like it's straight out of GPT-4.
Mm-hmm.
John says Google Translate sucks with native grammar. Oh, what languages are we talking about? Also, what emoji is that?
Yeah, it's my first time seeing it.
I think it's the way that this platform renders the emoji and not like.
Oh yeah.
Is it possibly the devil thing, the devil face, like the monster thing, the devil monster?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Let me see if I can get. Anyways, so let's try it. Translate. Okay. Not entirely surprised. So let's see. does this work with, yeah, Gateway works fine with API requests. So
It has something to do with the free public API.
yeah, and oh yeah, here I've yeah, here we go. So we're getting a CORS error, which happens all the frickin' time. But the API works.
Oh, it actually did.
Yeah. So it's gonna ask if we get CORS errors in here. So this actually is, that's strange to get a CORS error from a public API, because the idea of a public API is that it doesn't do that. So the CORS policy is open. We can try in another. We can try it in Replit. See if that's any better. Yeah. Cool. And Replit has we can also try out Replit Agent today, which does way more than the Canvas feature. Let's see. So we want React. That's a sad face emoji. Are you serious? So the Indian languages, okay, which I don't speak any. Or apparently,
Yeah, I do.
which one do you speak?
Hindi. Like, it's almost the same as the one we speak. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. Okay, so looks like we're not going to be able to create an amazing translator app with the latest version of AGI. Maybe next time. So let's just see if we can get this simple app to work here in Replit. And we should get like, yeah, so Replit in the past has automatically added dependencies for me. Maybe that's only Python. So I'm going to do this again. I'm going to just run, no, I'm going to go to the shell. Axios.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's
Now,
try it again.
do I refresh? Okay, there we go. And we get the CORS error again. Now, that generally means that it's on the server, that the server has a CORS policy. Oh yeah, there's this tool, CORS tester. And then we can know for sure that it's not our problem here. Huh.
Works. Interesting.
Okay, yeah.
It didn't work for Replit either, so.
Yeah, that is kind of strange because it's a GET request. But you know, however many years I do this, I'm never gonna figure out CORS. It always makes sense when it works. Let's make sure it was a CORS error. So for non-technical people, CORS is a protocol / security feature that prevents websites from just accessing other websites all of the time. So if I'm logging into, like, I don't know, some movie website, it's not going to start making a bunch of requests to bankofamerica.com on my behalf, which is generally a good thing, but you want to you want to have the permissions set correctly so you can also access the web services that you do need. And this is giving cores error. And I guess it maybe have to do with the fact that it's in a frame.
Yeah, what if we give the error to ChatGPT? No.
Yeah, ChatGPT is not much better at cores than I am, but let's do it. So, yeah, I'm getting a cores error. It's gonna go step by step. This is kind of like Cursor.
It changed
Are
the
you
proxy
serious?
URL.
That is the biggest hack I've seen before. And are you serious? This is a real thing. This is sketchy. This is really sketchy code. It just put in a proxy to some random guy's Heroku app. Well, let's try it. Where were we? We were using getWet here. And I should probably refresh. And it also fails. So I'm not going to go too much into this right now. But I think what is cool is that you can select something like this and be like, is this actually a good idea? Using a public proxy server is generally not
a good idea.
Yeah. Security and reliability risk. Well, you could have told me that before. As you have no control over the proxy server. It could become unavailable without a request or even log sensitive information. Are you telling me that you sometimes write insecure code?
It's actually bipolar. It actually does agree with you to some extent.
When in a desperate situation, I sometimes present my user with a quick workaround.
Who's gonna blame?
Why do you think I get the cores error when running this without proxy on Replit? So, yeah, it's a nice demo of the. So some APIs explicitly support cores and confuse without any issues, which is what I thought the cores checker tested. Oh. Okay. So I just had a little moment. You know that moment where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not that complicated as we were thinking. So this is green, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's change this to post.
Oh.
Oh, it's still green. Really? Oh, I thought that could have been it. Nope. Okay. We can try changing it to get anyways. So I want to undo. Oh yeah, so let's change this to get. Also, it's kind of weird because here it says get, and then this was post.
Wait, am I bugging out or I hear a siren?
You do, man.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he
Dude,
change?
it's way off the siren, so you have good hearing. Okay, so here the get the get command is not giving the cores error. So look, what we have is one of the most common mistakes made by AI. And I have this pretty cool Twitter post actually that I made a few days ago. And Twitter post says this: top coding mistakes made by AI. And I think
Oh yeah.
this is kind of helpful to have when you're coding with AI. One is imagining files that don't exist. The other is outdated documentation. This second one includes so many things, but one of those is APIs.
Mm-hmm.
So like APIs change very frequently, more frequently than the AI model is trained. And then if it doesn't have access to documentation, it'll make something up. So
Yeah,
it looks like
that's
we're in
why I
one of those.
give Cursor like the new documentation before it codes. Actually helps write better code.
Yeah, and apparently even in Cursor, there's a feature where you can just sort of connect it to documentation.
Yeah.
Do you copy and paste the documentation in, or do you use a different feature?
No, I actually copy and paste. But I did hear about the that you can connect the documentation.
Yeah.
I can actually surf through web pages too, so you could just drop the link.
Yeah, it's like in a menu somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Well, I'd say that's about it for today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not excited enough right now about this to keep messing around. We have, yeah, we have other tools that we gotta play around with.
Yeah.
Cool. But for anyone who's watching, Burhan and Akhilesh and I will be holding a workshop next week, Wednesday. No, next week,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. What was the time that we had settled on? It
8
was
p.m. PKT, which is
8 p.m. PKT, 8 a.m. PT,
mhm,
um, and ET is going to be 11 a.m. ET. Next week on Tuesday, we will be holding a workshop on how to code, how to write the best code possible using AI tools. Yo, and this guy's the teacher. So so that's going to be next week on Tuesday. If you want to join, like interactively, just send me a message on
maybe we
Twitter.
can drop the Discord link in the
Oh
chat.
yeah, yeah. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
It's the Discord link. It's
You
actually
guys
just,
can join the server and
it's actually just discord.gateway.dev.
oh, okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's just this. This is the Discord link. So just jump into our Discord, and then we're gonna
Okay.
keep you all updated
Mhm.
on the. Yeah, cool, right? And then we're gonna keep you all updated on the upcoming workshops in coding with AI, and they're free, of course.
Sweet.
Sweet. So what you got going on for the rest of the day?
Mm-hmm.
It's midnight over there.
It's actually 12 a.m.
Yeah.
and I got college tomorrow. Yeah.
What's your first class?
Wait, it's actually linear algebra.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's so cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
What are you learning?
We actually finished with midterms, like the first mid. We actually have two mids in my college. So we got done with the first mid, and then yeah, it's basically the start now. A start for now, like Gaussian elimination and stuff.
Okay, got
Mm-hmm.
gosh, you eliminate.
Achilles doesn't like algebra. He says it's boring.
Yeah, but linear algebra. Um, teach me about Gaussian elimination. My
Yeah,
brain tissue is stretching.
it's
Rover.
actually yeah. You have to convert the matrix into lower triangular to like get
Yeah,
the unknown variables.
To get what?
To get the unknown variables. It's basically used to find
Get the unknown variables. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So you figure out the rank of the matrix, and then that shows
Mhm.
if the matrix is representing a system of equations, whether it's underdetermined or overdetermined, right? These kind of things. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't forget it.
Wait, your major was what was your major in college?
Aerospace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys did more maths or what?
Yeah. Well, we did math as well. That
Mhm.
was not optional.
Oh, okay.
Rest assured, next time you get in an airplane.
That's something.
Next time you're flying over to the U.S., which will be soon.
Fingers crossed.
Cool.
Well, that
All
was
right.
fun.
It was fun. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And see you next time.
See ya.